Thank you very much for kind introduction. And I also would like to thank all attendees. Now I am a little bit nervous, so please go easy on me. Anyway, it is my great honor to have a talk about our joint research. We study on fast and reliable network intrusion detection systems underlying IoT. This is the outline of the talk. First of all, I would like to show background and motivation of our research. Then I will briefly introduce a hybrid network intrusion detection system using signature-based detection and anomaly-based detection. And in this part, I will also show our research target. After that, I will talk about these three types of dedicated hardware engines for our NIDS, and finally, conclusion. From now, I will show our background and motivation of research. As may you know, this graph shows the number of internet users in the world. As of July 1st, 2016, the number of internet users7.4 billion people in the world. The world population is about 7.4 billion, and so about 46% of people in the world use the internet. They also say the number of users is still increasing more rapidly than population growth. So I think almost all people in the world will use the internet in 20 years or shorter. With the increase of internet users, the number of victims of cyber crimes such as hacking, malicious software or malware, including software viruses and worms, is also increasing because, unfortunately, not all people are good people. From a report of a very famous network security company, the amount of damage by cyber crimes is about $126 billion all over the world. It corresponds to 12 trillion in Japanese yen. And 680 million people have experienced the cyber crime. That is, 20 people of internet users are potentially cyber criminals. Nowadays, not only personal computers, but also various systems such as bank, traffic control systems, cloud computing, and distribution systems communicate or get controlled using the internet. In these systems are exposed to cyber crimes, enormous damage is reaped. Actually, there is a Hollywood movie on this issue. Do you know that movie? It's a Die Hard 4.0. But it's no longer a fiction. It's becoming a fact. So preventing the intrusion of hackers and malwares is indispensable to improve network security and to protect our money and life. Recently, targets of cyber crimes have been shifting into things from computer servers because various things begin connecting to the internet for realization of IoT society. So cyber crimes are getting closer to our lives and their risks are getting higher and higher. This report also says, this report calls such a thing the risk of things. It says Fiat Chrysler recalled 1.4 million vehicles because it was found that car can be controlled by remotely via internet. As you may know, cars have their own networks inside. and they are controlled via the internet, the networks. Some modern cars can connect internet via Wi-Fi. So recently, in-vehicle networks have been targeted by cyber criminals. In addition, as Toyota announced, automated driving service will begin in the near future. In this case, the risk of remote control by cyber criminals gets higher and higher. In fact, a Jeep was hacked in 2015. It was remotely controlled by a laptop and crashed. In these circumstances, we cannot even live safely unless intrusions of hackers and computers are blocked. So we focus on intrusion detection systems for in-vehicle networks. To prevent intrusions, network intrusion systems, or NIDS, is effective. NIDS monitors and inspects all packets to detect malicious packets. When the suspicious packet is found, NIDS alerts the gateway to block the intrusion into local area network. But packet inspection is a very time-consuming task. So NIDS tends to be a bottleneck of recent network, and it can cause packet loss. In this case, improvement of line speed is ineffective because NIDS is a bottleneck of communication. Therefore, fast NIDS are required to improve both security and convenience. This is our research target. To accelerate the packet inspection, we developed dedicated hardware engines for our NIDS. To detect intrusions, there are very well-known two methods. The one is signature-based detection method. The other one is anomaly-based detection method. The signature-based detection method detects intrusion by checking packets with information on past intrusion. It looks like inspection of contents of suitcase. So it achieves less false positive detection, but it is very time-consuming and causes oversight of new unknown intrusions. On the other hand, the anomaly-based method detects intrusions by considering everything but normal behaviors as intrusion. So this can detect even new unknown intrusions, but it is very difficult to model normal packet behaviors. What is normal behavior is very difficult to model, and thus it causes more false positive detection. To cover for each other's weakness, we use both methods in a hybrid manner. This figure shows the current structure of in-vehicle local area network for Toyota Prius. This is a navigation system that connects to internet. And here is an ECU for steering. Here is an ECU for engine, an ECU for brake, and here is an air conditioner. As you can see, networks for automotive controls and entertainment are mixed into a network. Experts at computer networks say this structure is very dangerous. So we propose to separate networks for entertainment and automotive controls like this. And we set network intrusion prevention systems here, here, and here. Network intrusion prevention system is an extension of network intrusion detection system. It can protect, it can block a packet when suspicious packets are detected. It can automatically protect intrusion. The blue NIPS monitors ports for external connections such as SD card and Wi-Fi. Actually, this is not so important because parts for entertainment are not critical for automotive controls. On the other hand, the yellow NIPS are very important for automotive controls, and these are our research targets. In this network organization, only packets for automotive controls pass through the yellow NIPS. So in these NIPS, modeling only packets for controls is fine. This means this network organization modeling of normal packets easier. This is very important characteristics. Usually, packets for entertainment are very difficult to model, but automotive controls are very easy to understand kinds of packets. This is our NIDS for in-vehicle local area network consisting of two types of dedicated hardware engine, signature-based detection engine and anomaly-based detection engine. If either engine detects intrusion, the decision maker alerts the gateway. The signature-based engine is studied at Hiroshima City University, my university, and the anomaly-based engine is studied at東北University. When the anomaly-based engine detects suspicious packets, they are analyzed offline and registered to signature database as new intrusion patterns. Then signatures in signature-based engine are updated with the new intrusion patterns. So the signature-based engine has to be reconfigurable. These are the required specifications for our NIDS. As well as fast inspection of packets, our NIDS should be compact, low power consumption, and low cost, because our target is an in-vehicle device. In addition, our signature-based engine requires quick reconfiguration because signatures are updated about every 7 minutes on average. So we adopt memory-based hardware for design of the engine. For the anomaly-based engine, as I mentioned, precise modeling of normal packets is the most important. To model such packets precisely, we adopt recurrent neural network-based approach. Recurrent neural network, or RNN, is a straightforward adaptation of the standard feed-forward neural network. It has the hidden layer and the delay layer, like this. The hidden layer are used as the input of delay layer. The delay layer's outputs are used as hidden layer's inputs of the next time step t+1. Due to these layers, RNN can model a characteristic of time series data precisely. We captured real packets on in-vehicle local area networks and analyzed them, we found that, fortunately, packets for automotive controls have their own periodicity. We focused on this characteristic. That's the reason why we use the recurrent neural network for anomaly detection. By using a recurrent neural network trained for normal packet periodicity, we can detect anomalies in control packets. Next, I will talk about our signature-based detection engine. There are two types of signatures. The first one is for packet payloads. The other one is signatures for malicious behaviors. The signatures for packet payloads are usually represented by regular expression. So the engine performs regular expression matching. Malicious behaviors, on the other hand, malicious behaviors can be efficiently modeled by decision trees. So we perform packet classification using the random forest. This is the architecture of our regular expression matching engine based on a special type of automaton called string transition dual position automaton, or STDPA. This engine consists of the string matching units which triggers the state transitions in STDPA, and the state transition unit which handles state transition, which state is active. In this engine, signatures are realized by registers. So it can update signatures quickly by just rewriting the registers. And this is the architecture of our random forest-based engine. Random forest consists of multiple decision trees, like this. And each tree represents signatures. And by traversing the trees according to each attribute of a packet, a classification result of the packet is obtained. The results of the trees are fed to a unit for a majority vote, and the unit decides a final result. Each tree is realized with a memory whose each words towards a node of a tree. So we can also update signatures very quickly by just rewriting the memory. Now I will make a few concluding remarks. In this talk, we introduce the current structure of automotive network and proposed reorganizations of the networks. Networks for entertainment and automotive controls should be separated. And separated structure makes modeling of control packets easier because they have own periodicity. We also presented dedicated hardware engines for our NIDS. For anomaly-based detection, we use recurrent neural network. And for signature-based detection engine, we realize regular expression matching and random forest with memory-based hardware. We will evaluate the system using the proposed hardware engines as a future work. That's all for my talk. Thank you very much.